I've known Chris Butler since he was 9 years old, and I have seen him develop into a strong, conscientious, purpose-driven man, and I am pleased to announce that he is running for the 1st Congressional District of the United States Congress from Illinois. Let's welcome Chris Butler.
Thank you, everybody, for joining me, Bishop, and thank you, Deborah Payne. We're also joined up here by Deborah Payne, who introduced me to the Inglewood community when Aziz and I moved right up the street on 61st and Princeton, where the church was that Bishop founded, and Deborah was a community member. We launched something called the Chicago Peace Campaign. The Chicago Peace Campaign included a lot of different peacemaking efforts. We had something called Friday Night Lights, which was positive loitering, where we would go into violent communities and violent spots in this community, and we would set up with lights, and we would pray, and we would sing, and we would meet folks. And didn't we see violence drop?
Yes.
I think it was an 18% drop that we saw in the area we were doing Friday Night Lights. We did things like what we're standing here, peace projects that would reclaim space, took a vacant lot and made it into a community garden with a beautiful gazebo and open to the community. And so we're standing here today to call on the federal government because we're going to Congress. We'll be there in 2022. But today we're calling on the Congress to make investments. There are neighborhoods and communities all over these United States who are dealing with violence and epidemics of violence. And research has shown, and our own experience has proven, that community-based and faith-based efforts for peacemaking is the solution.
Yep.
The solution for this epidemic of violence. We're going to start fighting right now. Is to call on the federal government to make investments in these local community peacemaking efforts. What we did here, folks had to write grants. The church had to raise offerings. Deborah had to take out of her own pocket. And we made it happen. But we need to make it happen over and over again. We need to make it happen at scale. And there are Deborah Paynes and Bishop Peachers all over these United States who are ready to step up and do the work. Who are ready to train folks to do the work. And we need to see an investment, not just in policing and those types of reactive community safety strategies. We need to see investment in community and faith-based strategies for peacemaking. We're going to start fighting today, and we'll continue fighting in the United States Congress and make sure that we make these investments and that we continue to make these investments so that we can build peace in our communities. Because if we want to see an end to the violence, we don't curse the violence. We have to build the peace.